Welcome to episode 21 of Pokemon Scarlet. Today, we're officially getting into the Zero Lab. And something tells me this is going to be either really good or really terrible. Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. That's not Sada. Deactivating sleep mode. That's a robot. That is a robot. Hello, Tetsu. Thank you for coming. No, back to your ball. That's a Master Ball! That one is far less traceable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Or less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Your Caradon fled Azario because it's lost the other one in a territorial struggle. I guess. Ah, so I called it. I'm afraid that there's something for which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Sada. Then who are you? I am an artificial intelligence the professor created, imbued with her memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station number 4. The incident? The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for Koraidon to survive and thrive. That is why she threw herself in front of your Koraidon in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out to Director and asked to be put into contact with you, I was never more than an AI. So she's been dead for a very long time. Tetsu, the reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original professor created. Why? Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. Booster energy. But the team should be good. Should be. This elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. Why is there a repeat ball on the floor? Truly, it is truly great. Is truly a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you might have. Is there anything you wish to know? What happened to the real professor? As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, her body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I am afraid that this may be difficult for her son, Arvin, to accept. I am now managed the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. Why did she make... Yes, she gave it your memories, but why did she have to make it a perfect copy of you? A perfect copy of her? Is there anything else you wish to ask? It's an artificial... What is this time machine? That's the better question. The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back to the present. Back here to the present. Huh. That's weird. It kind of makes sense, but it's still weird. When she was alive, Professor said I had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age, what you might call ancient Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw ancient Pokemon at this time. Is there anything else you wish to know? What is an AI, really? An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. Yeah, no. AIs may not exist as like this in the today, but there are artificial, like Alexa, for example, that exist and can pull data from the internet to answer questions. That's an example of a simple AI. Sada here is an example of a complex AI, which has taken most of its memories from that of a human being. So it's like Sada, but it doesn't have the emotional capacity that Sada had. A computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. Basically that. The result of these calculations are expressed by this mechanical body built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present. But the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such things possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is it you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which ancient Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon's powers seem to stem from primal energy of the ancient past. And this energy has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this modern age. Which makes sense, considering it's not just animals that change with their environment, plants do too. So, and that kind of brings the whole thing where mammoths, yes, are similar to elephants, but they're much bigger, much hairier. It's kind of like that thing a few years ago when somebody tried to clone a mammoth and it didn't work. And even if it did work, the mammoth more than likely wouldn't have been able to survive in this time period due to the food, due to the plants that they would eat being completely, there would be no predators for it. It'd be too hot, and the plants that they would eat would be too different to that of the past. The grass might be similar, but it's still changed over the millennia, over the years, over the decades since, would it be decades or centuries? Anyway, it would have been a very long time ago, and even if it doesn't look the same, the grass is constantly evolving too. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the ancient Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Great Tusk. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich, varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. Ah. Yeah, I know I said I didn't have any spoilers, But that doesn't mean I can't look at theories. And, I'll wait. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI the original professor ever devised. Tetsu, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use the strength that you have gained to destroy the dream Sada once cherished. Fine. I appreciate your willingness to help. We have reached the lowest level. Oh. 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 Excuse me. Behold. This time machine we perfected using the power of the terrestrial phenomenon. I'm going to save real quick. To stop the time machine, you will need to use the professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Scarlet book. It was very likely the professor to put the final key we would need in that book, of all places. She loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Scarlet book upon the pedestal here, you'll be able to stop the time machine. There is just one issue. If you try to stop the time machine, I'll most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They're built upon analysis of all battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Scarlet Book upon the pedestal. This isn't gonna go well. I'm already assuming this. Yes. ID confirmed. Professor Sada, access granted. Initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait. Please wait. Access denied. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It is up to you now, Tetsu. AI Sada switch to sleep mode. Activating offensive protocols. Please defeat me. At last, my dream is within reach. And you're not getting in the way. AI Sada has initiated a battle. AI Sada sent out Slitherwing, which I assume is bug. It's moth. I don't know who you think you are. I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. I assume bug. And I assume I'm gonna Moonblast it. Ah, it was bug fighting. Now, this is interesting, child. You actually understand ancient Pokemon's weaknesses? Fluttermane. Fluttermane is Ghost Fairy. So let's go with lead. No, go psychic. Let's fairy go psychic. I forgot. It's been a bit. It's Ghost Fairy. Let's go Flash Cannon. Ah! Of that. You imagine you can best the wealth of fate at my disposal with your human brain? Ah! This is the power of the ancient past holds. Splendid, isn't it? Come on, Lead. You can do it, my friend. Fluttermane is down. Brute Bonnet. I will switch. Let's go, Skeledirge. I assume you're grass. Grass. Check status. Grass dark. Which I'll admit is a fairly interesting type, but you should be able to get toasted by Flamethrower. Ah, that was Sucker Punch, and Skeledirge is still good. Shocks. So electric ground, I'm assuming. So let's go Berserker. Earthquake. Sandy Shocks fainted. Moxie's going off. Scream Tail. That is very fighting or very dark. Berserker should be able to handle it. Earthquake. Yeah, Berserker's still good. Crunch. Dodge. Dodge. And he's still ripping and tearing. Roaring Moon. I am not sure what Roaring Moon is, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. But I'm assuming Berserker will be everything is proceeding within my expectations. I'm afraid the possibility of you winning is 0. Sent out Roaring Moon. Oh, it's a Salamence clone. The booster energy was used up. Photosynthesis. Attack was heightened. You should be dragon type. So let's go with Outrage. Yeah, Berserker tanked it. Outrage should finish it one hit due to the 2 Moxie boosts. Impossible! Tetsu! What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay. Out with it, you. Who are you, really? Thank you for everything. The time machine is finally... She has finally been stopped. You're really not my mom, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. Yes? No? So proud of you, my... Sorry you were alone for so long. This is Pokemon things. The security system failure. Security system failure. The threat to the time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. Whoa, what's going on? Is another army of Pokemon on its way here? It can't be. All obstacles preventing the time machine from performing as in... And obstacles preventing the time machine from operating as intended. Activate Paradise Protocol, Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. What? Was keeping the time machine running all the... Truly all the professor cared about? Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Sada's ID. Wait, what? Program initializing. Gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. AI SATA disabled. Paradise Protection Protocol initialized. You are not getting in my way. You are challenged by the Paradise Protection Protocol. Sent out Koraidon. Oh. This is bad. It's true, our Pokeballs don't work. How are we even supposed to battle? I don't think we are. We're supposed to get massacred. I'm not sure how. Flamethrower's terrible. Let's go with Flamethrower then, I guess. Use Taunt. Fell for the Taunt. It's not very effective. It changed into its battle form. Let's go, Koraidon. You got this. Collision course. You will fall here within this garden paradise and will achieve nothing in the end. will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. All obstacles to my goals will be eliminated. Odd has bulked up, which is worrying. This is like bad. Hang in there, Tetsu. Flamethrower? The data says I am superior. Fall and become a foundation upon which my dream may be built. Use Giga Impact! You took that hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. Attack rose sharply. Bag. Max potion. Oh man, can we not really pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. Hey, Tetsu, your Terra Orb's glowing. Tetsu, Koraidon, Terrasilize and finish this off. Attack rose. Defense rose. Special attack rose. Special defense rose. It's just an Omni boost. Battle. Terrasilize. Terra Blast. It's super effective! Show me you won't be pushed around. Time to terrasilize and get in some super effective hits. That's +3. No, 4. To attack. Terra Blast! The Guardian of Paradise. The opposing Koraidon fainted. You defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. This is taking a little bit. You did it! It's not going berserk anymore? How very astounding. To think you could you would manage even to defy the original professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes. A completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Excuse me. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in, and instead, you proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what must be done, what had to be done, no matter how difficult your own pasts may have been. I believe you will be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves now, with pride. I thank you, Tetsu. I thank all of you children. But I'm afraid the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop, so long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. Huh? What does that mean? I am sorry. You know, when I was watching all you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied your freedom. The The way that you came together, working in league with your fellows and caring for them. The way that you sought out strength and to better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles. The way you would face down even the greatest of enemies to save that which you loved. The way you never ceased to seek nor to fight for a treasure all your own. Aki! Akiki! Ah, and the way you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might be free as you all, free to seek out that which I might treasure. Above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. So long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So, I've made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the ancient past that I have dreamed of. What? You can't leave. You can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you. I am not going, only the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that ancient world for myself. Is this what it feels like? To have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? Arvin, I'm so sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your mother truly loved you. You can't. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I am sorry. Arvin, Koraidon, Tetsu. It is a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Mom! Farewell thee, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. How could you just go? Mom. Arvin, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was a fake, but when it said my name using her voice and wearing her face, even if it was a fake, it felt real, you know? And so Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Yas! I guess Koraidon is sad too. Oh, but that battle form! How cool is that? It's so strong! If it tries to nudge at me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I usually think I'm gonna die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Tetsu and Koraidon just saved all of Paldea. That's right, you both did. Amazing, thanks Tetsu. Yeah, that's my bud Tetsu for ya. You know Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet she's having a real fun adventure of her own in the past. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Yeah, Sorry. What should we do now, Tetsu? Let's go home. You said it! Come on, everyone. Let's make our way home. We're probably all in serious trouble, though. Because we went the one place we're not supposed to go. So, if this is the end of the series... Well, I might... You know what? No. I'm going to put up a post. Would you guys like to see me do the post game for this, or would you like me to move on to a new project? I'm going to put up a post for it, and I want to put a pinned comment down below this episode. And I'll ask all of you. Whether you'd like me to go into the post game, or whether you'd like me to move on to a new project. Okay, everybody, listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road, Hope, and get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... Sounds great. If we can load up on snacks first, I'm in. Hey, Tetsu, not you too. Come on, Arvin. Come on. Come on. Oh, all right, fine. I guess we're doing this.